like Bob. Bob was actually kind of innocuous. He was kind of a sad little character.
Yeah.
Clippy was, full-on annoying, right? What was interesting about Ms. Dewey is that they chose, like they chose the personality characteristics for Bob and Clippy, they sort of chose to make her not a particularly sympathetic character. She would sort of strut around, and she didn't even smile very much. She was just sort of humped around, and she was kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
So what's curious about this is, if you were going to play this game of anthropomorphism, which is really difficult to play well, why would you choose these kinds of characteristics to play it? Why not at least play it a little bit safer and make these likable characters? So we see another example of this that actually was a lot more successful. This is the famous Knowledge Navigator industrial film that Apple put out. This is 1987, and in it there's an agent named Phil.
You have 3 messages. Your graduate research team in Guatemala, just checking in. Robert Jordan, a second semester junior, requesting a second extension on his term paper. And your mother reminding you about your father.
Surprise birthday party next Sunday.
Today you have a faculty lunch at 12 o'clock. You need to take Kathy to the airport by 2.
So Phil here, we don't have the same kind of expectations of, and if you watch the whole video, it seems a much more natural interaction, much more successful use of these kinds of agents or guides in the interface. Why? Well, Phil isn't exactly a fun-loving guy, but he's also not annoying. His lack of personality, or his representation of so little personality, is actually sort of comforting, because it doesn't get in the way, it doesn't excite us, he's not going to be our best friend, but it also doesn't annoy us. This is probably a more successful example of playing this interface game with anthropomorphism, at least playing it more conservatively, if not playing it more successfully.
And certainly it works because of that.
And these are examples of